And welcome back to the Homemade Podcast of Sports with your host, Jay Pops. Guys, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Guys, what do we have coming up? It is annual Beat the Heck Out of Ole Miss Week, okay? This is a game that the entire fan base, the entire student section, the entire football team, they've been circled this. This game here, this is the personal game. Why? Because all that shit you done talked over there, Lane Kiffin, we're ready for you. You wanted us. You've been talking about us all year. Hell, you've been talking about us for 2 years. But this year specifically, you've been talking about us. You want us. Now you get your chance, okay? You want your chance to embarrass us? Now you get your chance on Saturday morning. All right, we're walking into the Grove. We're walking into the Grove and we're focused. The guy that everybody needs to know that was not in this game was Anaya Smith on last year. That guy is coming in truly focused. The guy that's going to start this game at quarterback is Max Johnson. The last time Max played Ole Miss, he put up how many yards again, Lane? How many yards? 400. He was in a whole different uniform, and that was a bad LSU team. That was a bad LSU team. All right, but hey, you wanted us. Now you got us. It's time. It's going to be time Saturday morning. I hope you got your shit together because we do. We're coming. No, man, this game is personal. We remember everything. You told Bryce to shut the F up, B-I-T-C-H. Yeah, you did. You said, shut up, bitch. We heard you. We heard you when you said it. He heard you when you said it. Now we're coming. Now we're coming. We dare you to say it again. I'm going to say this once again. We dare you to say it again. It's time. It's time. You talking all this shit. Another thing that you talked about is this here. All those 5 stars. They got all them 5 stars. Well, guess what? This the game plan with Jimbo Fisher. Jimbo Fisher needs to bring as many 4 and 5 stars that he can and annihilate them. This is a game. No, I'm not giving no score prediction because I don't want to. I don't have a score prediction for this game. I just want Jimbo Fisher to whoop his ass. And I mean whoop his ass bad. And oh man, Lane ain't gonna let you do that. Lane ain't gonna let you do that. Lane ain't no damn Alabama. And I'm tired of y'all trying to treat him like he's Alabama or something. That is the most fakest head coach that's out there. Any Ole Miss fan want to come at me for that? Come on. Come on. That's one of the most fakest coaches I've seen. He tries to trademark Nick Saban so much. All coaches do it. No, they don't. Kirby Smart ain't trademarking Nick Saban. Kirby Smart doing what he was doing at Alabama. All right? He ain't trademarking. Everybody else went their separate way. Lane Kiffin is the only one sniffing his nuts still, holding his nuts. So we're coming. We're coming. Now let's get into the game. Let's get into the game. This is offense versus defense. All right? This is offense versus defense. So offensively, what are we looking at here? Ole Miss. They're good offensively. Number 12 in the country. All right? With 474 yards a game. Texas A&M offensively. It's number 68 in the country. All right? Texas A&M, I'm sorry, it's number 64 in the country with 394.2 yards a game. But you know what? We're not going to do that. We're going to talk about just SEC stats here. We're not going to talk about the whole national perspective and things like that. Now when it comes to like the total defense and that sort of stuff. So we're going to go to just the SEC stats here. We're going to go to team stats. We're going to scroll down here. By the way, Texas A&M leads the country. No, I'm sorry. They're the country in total sacks, period. So far as this offense is concerned, go here. Let me go to it. SEC. Here we go. So far as this offense is concerned, Ole Miss is number 3 in the SEC in total offense. Texas A&M is number 7 in total offense. Okay? And that's total yards a game. Texas A&M 394.3 yards a game. Ole Miss 474 yards a game. Passing yards a game. Let's go ahead and look at it now. Passing yards a game. Ole Miss is number 4 in the SEC with 286.5. Texas A&M is number 8. No, I'm sorry, 4, 5, 6, 7. Texas A&M is number 7, 265.8 passing yards a game. Let's go ahead and look at rushing yards. Rushing yards here. Ole Miss is number 3 in the SEC with 187.5. Texas A&M is number 10 with 128.5 points a game here. Ole Miss is number 3 in the SEC with 38.9 points a game. Texas A&M is number 5 with 32 points per game. Now, a lot of you all are going to say, oh, man, them numbers skewed, man. They ain't done none of that. We haven't seen them put up 38 points since Conor Weigman. With 32 points since Conor Weigman. Doesn't matter. It does not matter. I'm giving you guys what it is as of right now on today. And just know, hey, man, we'll come. We'll come. All right, so let's look at some defensive stats here. So total defense, as of right now, Texas A&M is number 1. They're number 1 in the SEC in total defense with 269.3 yards a game. Last year when Ole Miss played us, we were nowhere near close to that. So all those 4 and 5 stars that Lane was just talking about, look at what they're doing now. I'm gonna say this once again. Look at what they're doing now. So you asking for those 4 and 5 stars. Now you're gonna get it. You're gonna see them. They're gonna come in every direction defensively. Why? Because they remember. They remember passing yards a game. Defensively, passing yards a game. Texas A&M is number 1 again, 173.1 yards a game. Ole Miss, number 7. Total yards defensively for Ole Miss. They're number 8. Okay, rushing yards a game. Texas A&M, they're number 2 in the SEC with rushing yards allowed per game. Ole Miss is number 9. Yeah, we're coming for it. Points a game given up. Texas A&M is number 3 in the SEC with 19.5. Ole Miss is number 5 with 21.4. Yeah. So we're coming. This same team, you didn't go up against this team on last year. This team, that team that you played last year, that were full of those 4 and 5 star recruits, that was one of our worst seasons ever. This season, this isn't one of our best seasons. But I can tell you this, you ain't going to get that same outcome. You're not going to get that same outcome that you had. You had over, 300 yards rushing last year. Jackson Dart made a lot of plays. He ran all over the field. Punter, picked up a 4th down, ran all over the field. No, man, we remember. We remember. We're coming. It's personal. It's very personal. But this is the guy that I'm watching on this here, man. I'm watching this guy specifically. And this is going to be the tail of the tape. Ainias Smith for Texas A&M. And what's his name? Jalen Watkins. His name is Jalen Watkins for Ole Miss. Both of these guys right now. Ainias Smith, 33 receptions, 569 yards, 1 touchdown. Jalen Watkins, 39 receptions, 580 yards, 2 touchdowns. They ain't too far from each other. Ainias Smith has 6 less receptions than Jalen Watkins does. Quinshon Judkins, we remember. We got you. You stood all over the field, you and Jackson Dart. Stood on the logo, disrespected the sign. We remember. We remember. All right, yeah, we remember. Jackson Dart. 136 out of 212, 2,080 yards so far, 14 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Max Johnson, 87 out of 148, 1,147 yards, 8 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. He wasn't the starter in the season. He's the starter now, though. We're coming. We're coming. Can your offensive line hold up against our defensive line? Can they? We're going to see. We're going to see. And it ain't just going to be our defensive line coming for you. It's going to be the linebackers too, cornerbacks, safeties. If you don't think Bryce is coming to play this game and ball out, then you got another thing coming. No, man, we're coming. We're coming. We lost to Alabama. We lost to Tennessee, guys. We know this. We lost to Miami too. We know this. Once again, Ole Miss ain't no Alabama. They're not. They're not even on the same level as Alabama. So for anybody who's thinking that, oh man, this is just gonna be like an Alabama, and no, it's not. This is not our Super Bowl neither. No, we're just simply coming to handle some business that should have got handled last year with that bad team that we had. And we're coming to finish the deal. We should have beat your ass last year, but we didn't. We did. You escaped. You escaped, and you know you did, and you still had the nerve to talk some shit. You escaped. We should have beat your ass last year. But this year, we're coming out there. We're coming out there, and we're going to whoop your ass in your own field. This is going to be the hardest game. I know you circled this game, Lane. Lane, you circled this game specifically, and you know that ain't the same team from last year. So now you're telling yourself, how the hell I'm going to get out of this? Oh, well, I'm going to just do the same thing I did last year. Try it. Try it. We want you to do that same shit you done last year. We want you to do that same thing that you done last year. Over the last 2 years, you've rushed for over 200 yards. You have. You got us on one good year. You rushed all over that field. You got us last year with all them damn 4- and 5-star freshmen that you talked about. I'm sorry, with all them 5-star freshmen that you talked about. And now this year, you getting 5-star sophomores. You getting 4-star juniors. You don't think Edrin remember? Edrin coming. Bryce coming. Deuce Harmon, he's coming. He's coming. Yeah, a lot of people beat us in the passing game this year. You ain't going to beat us this year like that. Yeah, we're coming, man. We're coming. We have not forgot, Lane. We have not forgotten. You started this. You better damn sure finish it. You started this. This is what you wanted. We're looking for ass whooping. No, we don't just want to beat you. We want to beat you bad. We want to beat you bad. Same way how you want to embarrass Jimbo, we want to do the same thing to you. You want to derail our season, we want to do the same thing to you. So even people that aren't Jimbo supporters, they're all on the train for this one. Go whoop his ass, Jimbo. If you don't win no other game, people have already said, you go whoop his ass. No, man, we're coming. You talk too much shit. And we're about tired of it. So, hey, guys, I'll be back on Thursday, break down some defensive stuff, and we'll go on from there. #Eagle Magus.